Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. 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 Like, am I okay? Why did I order so much food? Sauces! Look at these fries, literally glistening in the sun. Okay, I've never tried their lemon pepper fries. I haven't had Wingstop, by the way. Hi. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. I decided to take it back to my old just like sitting, eating, talking videos for a change. One of my favorites is Wingstop, and I have not had it in so long. Like, I'm embarrassed by how long it's been since I've had a Wingstop. And I've never had their like seasoned fries. You could do like lemon pepper, Cajun. I've only had just their regular fries, so that fucks. For some reason, I think most places when I eat fries, I usually go like one at a time, maybe two. Wingstop, it's like you need to shove as many as you can in your mouth at once. No, you could just never get enough. Okay, let's do a haul. I am a bone-in girl. I'm a bone-in flat girl. That's my favorite. I'm also a dry rub girl. I'm very particular with my wings, as you can tell. Lemon pepper, Louisiana rub, mango habanero, boneless wings. I have a system here. Bone-in wings, dry rub. Boneless wings, you do the sauce. Because with the sauce, they're still crispy. But when you do sauce on the bone-in wings, like they're not crispy anymore. Lastly, I got the Cajun corn, which I have been wanting to try for so long. Also, what sparked this video is that for some reason my TikTok For You page is filled with Wingstop mukbangs. Still don't know how to say it. And guys, my mouth is watering right now. Yours is probably too. So let's try this and then I'll explain. I love corn. Yeah. You need to get that. This is fun. I'm already enjoying this. This is already the best idea I've had all week. My TikTok is just filled with people eating Wingstop. And I watch these videos late at night, then I'm starving. My mouth is watering. And everyone always has their lemon pepper wings, which are my absolute favorite. Hello. I love wings. Louisiana rub. Salty, spicy, delicious. Jesus Christ, these are hot and steamy and fresh. I got a ginger ale, which, you know, Wingstop, I think most of them have the like Coca-Cola machines where they have like so many different types of soda in there, and you could do like a vanilla ginger ale or a cherry ginger ale. I was planning on doing like a Diet Coke or a root beer, but woo! What's up next? Mango habanero. I think this is the only thing we have not tried, and I'm usually not a mango habanero girl. I'm usually not a boneless girl either, but you know, I want a little bit of everything for everyone, you know? Mango habanero. Oh. You know how good this is right now. Mango habanero needs to be boneless. That's all I'm saying. There's a system, there are rules. I made them up, but they couldn't be more correct. Hopping in here really quickly to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is Green Chef, because just as much as I love eating out, I also love cooking at home, and Green Chef makes it that much easier. They are a CCOF certified organic meal kit company that helps you cook clean, delicious dinners week after week with step-by-step recipes and pre-measured premium ingredients. Green Chef delivers right to your door and saves time by taking care of meal planning, grocery shopping, and most of the prep for you week after week so you don't have to. They also have an always changing variety of easy to follow recipes, so that means that you get to discover something new every week and you never get bored. They have options for every lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free. And they contain a variety of organic ingredients. For my 3 options today, I chose the Mediterranean chicken. That basil pesto sauce is so good. Butter and the almonds. That's so freaking good. You guys can use my code LindsayRay60, get 60% off and free shipping on your Green Chef box. Go to greenchef.com for more details. back to the video. I felt like spilling some secrets recently. You know that audio on TikTok that's like, I don't really have any drama in my life. Like, should I make some drama? That's what we're doing. These fries are a little questionable, huh? Do you smoke weed? Your take on it. So a lot of you guys know that I don't drink alcohol. I also don't smoke. I don't do any type of drug or substances, anything like that. And I've actually never talked about why. One of the main reasons is because I just don't like the way that it makes me feel. But it is because at a time, I really did like the way that it made me feel. I loved smoking. I didn't like drinking. I've never been a fan of it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll like go along with everyone else. It was like drinking at parties and everyone just drank to get drunk. Like that's what just happened at high school parties. Once I smoked weed for the first time, I was like, okay, this is so much better. Like I can still feel effects without having to have the taste of alcohol and be hungover and feel terrible. Like I like this way more. But after some months of doing that, I one time tripped balls. I had the worst experience. I had my first anxiety attack ever. That's literally what triggered my anxiety attacks. I never had anxiety attack before this. It was one of the most, or if not the most traumatic thing that has ever happened to me. I was seeing things, I was hearing things were delayed. It was weird. My thoughts were running 1,000 thoughts per second. I literally couldn't get a grasp on anything. So pretty traumatic. After that, I did try smoking again and it just never affected me the same. I never wanted to kind of like figure out what weed worked for me or like experiment with it again because it honestly just like was so scary. After that, I had never been into drinking, so I never like got back into it after so long with going without it. I never felt the need to try again. Now, like literally 6 years later, I don't feel a need to get into it. Like if I was to drink, I would have to make that decision to drink and figure out what I liked and how much I can drink, and it would just be a journey that I don't see for myself right now. Maybe one day. I don't think I will ever smoke weed again. Yeah, that's kind of the tea on that. That is big tea. So I don't think I've ever talked about that before. How long did you wait to have conversations with others after your breakup? So it was, I think it was like 3 months. 3 months post my breakup to actually like hanging out, talk, like be interested in talking to other people or just have that like thought in my head. It wasn't that I started dating. It was just that, okay, like I think that I can do this. It was kind of after my New York trip, which was basically like 3 months after my breakup. But that like 3 month period is not a timeline for other people to follow, because it just depends on your relationship, depends on the breakup that you had. It's different for everyone. Like some people, the breakup comes out of nowhere and that could take you a lot longer to heal from it, to process things, to want to like talk to other people. When a breakup like happens and it kind of feels like things have been different for a long time and you guys have already kind of felt very separated already, when the breakup actually happens, it already feels like things have like shifted, you know? Like I think that 3 month for me would be very different for someone that they didn't see that breakup coming. You know what I mean? It's different for everyone. But for me personally, yeah, that was like my timeline, I guess. These are some of the best things I've ever had. This like fried Cajun corn. Oh my God. Did you meet up with the guy you met in New York? Okay. So everyone's talking about how when I went to New York in June, I hung out with this guy. I went back to New York at the end of December, and a lot of you guys were asking about this guy, like an update, like did I meet up with him again? Let me give you a little rundown on that situation. So we had just hung out one night. We did kiss, okay? But he was so sweet. We got along, we followed each other on Instagram, obviously had each other's numbers, and that was that. I remember when we hung out, he told me that he was 22. And I was like, okay, nothing concerning, fine, whatever. Could have been worse. But then, a few months after I got back from New York, you know, I follow him on Instagram. It was his birthday. So he posted an in-feed little birthday post. And he was like, 21. That would have made you 20 when we hung out? When we kissed? Still legal, but I didn't know I was kissing a 20-year-old. I didn't know I was kissing a 20-year-old. Like, I was a different person when I was 20 years old. I was a very different person when I was 20 years old. So that's funny. We are friends though. He's even asked me for girl advice. Great friend, great friend. I'm like an older sister to him. Great, love that. What's one thing you've always wanted to do / try but been scared to? Ooh, honestly, this might get a little deep, but one thing that I have been wanting to do is really, I don't want this to come off the wrong way because I feel like so many people in my space try to go this route, but for me it would literally just be like a creative outlet. I've been really wanting to get into music in I've been wanting to learn the piano, I've been wanting to learn guitar, like I've just been wanting to have another creative outlet, which if you guys know, I used to do musicals, I used to take singing lessons, I used to take guitar lessons. Like I have always loved music, I've always loved performing, and I have definitely fallen out of that. But I mean, a secret of mine, like when I'm alone, I go off. Like I try. Like I don't know if I would sing in front of other people, but like I try. I guess I am scared of going into it because I would be a beginner and I would honestly probably like suck for a while, and I don't want to suck. Like why can't I just be good? Like I have seen someone else say this where I want to be a person that like you're at a party and there's a piano and I'm like, oh, let me just like play a little something. And I just go the fuck off. And everyone's like, she's so good. Like, that's what I daydream about. Like, what about you guys? Okay, that was kind of scary that I just admitted that, but whew, jeez, that mango habanero, spicy. Biggest turnoffs in men. My number one biggest turnoff is lack of effort. Lack of effort. And not even just in like a relationship sense, just in a life sense. Like someone that just doesn't want to try, you know? Lack of effort. That'll do it for me. How many tattoos do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I have a sun. I have June here. I have a little sparkle, which I haven't really shown this one that much before, but basically this one is to remind me to never let something or someone dim my light again. It's always here. I always have it. Always have it on me. When I got this one, the guy asked me if I wanted to get another one spontaneously, and I was like, sure. I've been wanting to get a little red heart, and I've also been wanting to get one behind my ear, so that's what I got behind here, and quickly became my favorite tattoo. Because I not only got it because I had been wanting like a red heart, but I got it because I was feeling spontaneous and I wanted to remember that feeling. I can be spontaneous. Like I can just like make decisions on the spot and not have to overthink, because I'm someone that always overthinks. So I'm like, you can be spontaneous and you can just like, you know, go with how you're feeling in the moment. So that's why I love this tattoo. Do you tend to tell a date about your YouTube channel? Not at first. But I don't lie when someone asks me what I do for work. I will say like I'm a YouTuber because I'm proud of it. Like I'm not trying to hide it. I love my job, and I feel like my job also says a lot about me, and it goes along with the things that I love. Like I love filming, I love editing, I love creating, I love you guys. Like it's just, I love my job so much, so I love talking about it. Like I want to share it with someone, but it is a little scary because I'm like, enter if you dare, sir. Like my whole life is on here and you will find out too many things about me. But I do like telling people because I think I have a very cool job and I love my job, and it's a very fun thing to talk about and a good conversation starter. I also like to know if they watch YouTube, because that's hot. The air fryer makes leftovers honestly sometimes even better than when you first got them. What has been bringing you joy lately? Being present in my life and noticing all the little things in my life, because it helps me be very grateful. So just being present and trying to find all the beauty in all the small things in my everyday life has been making me very, very happy. What's your type? Okay, this is a funny question because for a while when I was dating, I was like, I don't know my type. Like, I feel like I have 5 different types, which I think honestly is still kind of true. I think I have a few different types. I know that I have one main type. Whenever anyone would ask me, I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know what it is. I wish I could give you like a straight up answer. Now I think I know, or maybe I don't, maybe I still don't, I don't know, but I know that I like tall, 6'2", 6'4" tall, maybe even taller than that, I don't know, go off. I like dark hair. I like an athletic build, not like too muscle man, but like an athletic build. I like eyes. Ooh, nice eyes. Personality wise, definitely someone that's funny, someone that is funny and confident, someone's confident but does have humility, someone that's open-minded, someone that likes to try new things, someone that sticks to their word, not only in a relationship but in like every aspect of their life. They don't just like talk, they're not just all talk, they take action. With every person that you date, with every person that you go out with, even just any like new potential person you have a conversation with, you learn so much about what you like and what you don't like if you go into it with that intention as well, of being like, okay, I'm gonna like pay attention, figure out what it is I find attractive from them, what it is that I don't really like or like, you know, isn't for me. With that, you learn your type and you learn what you like. That's why dating is, I think, so important, and like to date multiple people, get different perspectives, you see different sides of things. With every new person that I met, I learned something new, and I'm very grateful for that. Are you still making merch? I get a lot of questions, a few questions about merch, like what happened to it, if I'll be doing it again. And the reason why I stopped selling merch is because I owned that business with my ex and we did that together. And now it's time for me to do my own thing and have my own thing, and we're in the works of things. I hate saying like, oh, like I'm working on it, but like honestly I am working on it, and I'm excited to have something like of my own. Yeah, it was what it was, and I loved it, but now it's on to bigger and better things, so stay tuned. Something you miss from life before your breakup and how you cope. This is a really good question. I mean, I miss that I had an apartment. Like, I do miss that I had that, like, that freedom of having my own place, which was another question on here, which is, when do you think you're gonna move out of your parents' house? So yeah, obviously living on your own is great, and I loved it, and I miss a lot of things from that. I'm so grateful that I moved back home, and I'm so grateful that my parents let me move back home, because I was able to lean on them. I was able to heal. I was able to sit with myself and not have to worry about certain things. I'm so grateful for this time being home and being with my family, them always being there for me. It's honestly been so great. Last time I moved out, I was going through a lot, and I don't think I moved out for the right reasons. So now, like, I'm just going with my intuition. I'm going with how I feel, and like, I will move out, obviously. I don't have like a timeline on certain things. I'm not trying to like put a timeline on things. I'm just doing what I'm doing. We're working on it, but it'll happen, guys, and you guys will know all the details. Obviously, I'm excited for that era, moving out, doing it on my own. Like, it's gonna be such a beautiful moment and such a big milestone for me, and I'm very, very, very excited for it. Are you in college? Did you graduate? Another question I get a lot of the time. So I'm not in school, and no, I did not graduate. I literally have like a semester, 2 semesters left. What happened was, spring 2021, something happened with my classes. I ended up getting zeros in those classes. It was super discouraging, and it got really, really down on myself, and I said, okay, I'm gonna take a step back, take a semester off, get my shit together, and then go back. Obviously, like, fall 2021 was the start of my breakup, and school wasn't first thing on my priority list. Like, I know it wasn't, and past a year it hasn't been on the top of my list, but it's been on the list. It's always something that's in my head, and I know that I'm going to finish school. More recently, it's been more on the top of my list, but it will happen. No, I did not graduate, but will I graduate? Yes. I like this question to end off on. What's one thing you'd say to yourself last year when you were in a dark place? In 2021, I would tell myself that you are a lot stronger and more capable than you think. Just trust in yourself. And I would say that for anyone going through a hard time, you are way stronger than you think. And you just literally have to put faith in yourself. If I was to go back to myself in 2022, I would say thank you. And I'm so incredibly proud of you. Which is so cliche to say, but like, it's true. That's it. I love Wingstop. It's so good. That's it for today's video. I think we spilled secrets. We did what the video was intended for. I feel like we needed this. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next video.